2019 World Championship Relay gold medalist Elaine Smith says training in the United States has been a plus during the pandemic. This as the country has continued to allow training and competitions despite having the highest number of COVID-19 cases in the world.
Plans still afoot to stage the Olympic Games in Tokyo, Japan this summer. Sprinter Elaine Smith says she's enjoying the benefit of training in the United States. This as despite having recorded over 27 million cases, the country hasn't implemented wide-scale stringent lockdowns which would cause disruptions in training and competition. Smith was speaking at the third staging of Panthers Talk put on by the Elaine Hall at the University of the West Indies.
They're keeping meats. Even if it's small meats, no medium coverage or anything, they will be keeping track meats. So it's just for us to continue training, stay motivated, stay healthy, and just try and be safe as much as possible, follow protocol, do what needs to be done, and then get the job done.
Former Wolmer's Boys Manning Cup standout Cunningham, who was also a panelist at the forum themed Building the Pandemic-Proof Student Athlete, says the pandemic came at a most inopportune time for his budding career. Cunningham, who now plays in Iceland, said he had just decided to take a step forward in his career when the pandemic hit.
I actually resigned from my job 2 months before the pandemic started, signed the contract, and then the pandemic brought back the season. So I was in Jamaica for a period of time, and I guess I had to have my own preseason because I couldn't be with the team in Iceland. And then I was fortunate to get over there and play the season. So that was all a task, but at the same time was a good challenge that really helped me as a person.
Student Services and Development Manager at the Elaine Hall, Sharon Forester, says the halt on sporting activities locally has caused psychological difficulties for student athletes.
Over the period of time, we have recognized that the scholarship athletes, the university athletes, because of the playing or non-playing of these sports, it has caused many of them to feel depressed. It has caused many of them to be unable to continue, so they have to tap into the other side of themselves. The panelists spoke about the dynamic self and understanding that there are different sides to the athlete, the student athlete, that should be resilient.
As such, former reggae girl and Rhodes Scholar Sharon Forester advised student athletes to tap into other avenues so as to adapt to what the new normal will look like.
I think athletes must realize the fragility of what you have decided to do, right? And understand why I believe so much in this holistic development. You can't put your eggs in a one basket. I mean, you don't need to have 10 baskets like some of us up here. But don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Jordan Fort, TVJ Sports.